sky is falling and the world is gone mad, and we sing our songs and we just hold on, yeah. So if you're running, stop running. One life, one chance, start living. Sing it louder just to let the world know. No, we're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness.
Making his way to the ring from Erie, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 296 pounds, Corey.
What a great match we have here to start off this night, guys.
And Michael, I had to check twice when I saw this match listed as an opener. I mean, it could very well have been our main event.
Corey, what should we expect from him here tonight?
I expect him to come out of the gate hot, Cole. From what I've been told, he's been really concentrating on getting the advantage early. But of course, that's easier said than done.
And with this match right here. And on top of that, this match will undoubtedly have a big impact on where these guys stand in the next WWE.com power rankings.
And there's been so much upward movement from new faces over the past few weeks that dropping more than 10 spots following the loss isn't necessarily out of the question.
From Alexandria, Virginia, weighing in at 265 pounds, Mojo Rawley.
The atmosphere inside this arena for this one is absolutely insane, guys.
And if you think this is insane, just wait until this thing kicks into high gear. You ain't seen nothing yet.
And I'd add that he certainly has his work cut out for him here tonight. Would you agree, Myron?
Yeah, this isn't going to be easy for him, that's for sure. He knew that when he signed up for this match.
Hello and welcome to episode number 50.
George
What
Hackenschmidt
episode
in a time
number is it?
machine to get their thoughts.
It is
on a
episode
triple
number
threat match like
58.
this.
of WITM. And we have triple threat action. Corey and Jinder Mahal having a rematch from last week on Raw that saw Jinder Mahal pick up a pretty decisive victory over Corey, this time in a triple threat match, also involving Mojo Rawley. So Corey looking for a little bit of revenge, developing somewhat of a rivalry with Jinder Mahal, and then Mojo Rawley and Jinder Mahal have somewhat of a rivalry as well, stemming from WrestleMania 33, where Mojo Rawley eliminated Jinder Mahal to win the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal after Mojo Rawley's real-life friend, New England Patriots tight end Rob Gronkowski, interfered on Rawley's behalf. Corey on the apron.
He's simply reminding him,
stunning Mahal momentarily as Rawley's on the outside trying to recover, but Mahal was going to get back on the attack.
And once again, we see a
knee to the head of Corey, and there's Rawley following up with a one-handed slam as Jinder Mahal gets fired up, but there's Rawley with a power slam.
Bad way, guys. A nice shot by Mojo Rawley.
Punch to the back of Mahal.
Look at Mojo
Corey
Rawley
trying to
here.
get to the ropes to get to his feet as Rawley and Mahal
taking some offense, but it's
battle
gonna
it
take
out.
a lot more than that to
Corey
stop
biding
him
his
here
time in the
tonight.
corner, trying to take a moment to rest and just pick his spot here. And now he goes after Mojo Rawley, but broken up by Mahal and forces Corey on the ropes as Mahal once again trying to fire up the WWE Universe. Mahal dumps Rawley outside, then turns his attention to Corey.
Looks like he's starting to sweat now.
Huge spike
Things can
DDT.
change in an instant in a triple threat match.
He's got to be careful
Mahal
here. While he
sizing
hasn't
Corey
absorbed
up, and
too
there's
much
a knee
punishment
to
yet,
the head
triple
of
threat matches
Corey.
have a way of getting out
Now
of hand
Mahal wants to
very
take
quickly.
flight.
He seemed more motivated than ever heading into this match, which makes me think he still has plenty of fight left
And
in him.
connects with the diving knee drop. Goes for cover. And Rawley is going to break that up at 1. Corey looking for his first win
He's taking a long time to get up.
in the
guys.
new universe year, the only current winless WITM member.
Mojo
Rawley
makes the
going for cover on Mahal. And Mahal's going to power out at 1.5. Corey is back to his feet now, but Rawley continues to concentrate on Jinder Mahal. Rawley with the power slam. Corey just biding his time, but now Rawley turning his attention to Corey. And Rawley with a springboard elbow drop to send Corey to the outside. Now he turns attention to Jinder Mahal. There's a running clothesline as Rawley getting hyped here. Rawley has Mahal in a fireman's carry position and plunges him into the mat. Rawley goes for cover and nearly picks up the victory, but Mahal's going to power out at 2.5. Corey back in the ring now. But Rawley saw him coming and goes on the attack. Series of elbow strikes from Corey. And that's going to send Rawley on the outside. Now Corey sees Mahal trying to get over to the ropes, and he's just going to go for a cover. And Mahal's going to power out almost right away. Corey forces Mahal to a knee. Reversal from Jinder Mahal. There's a punch to send Corey on the ropes. And a clothesline. Dumps Corey outside. And Mahal's going to join Corey on the outside. This is a no disqualification match. Weapons are legal. And no countouts either. A chop to the head of Corey from Mahal. Rawley trying and failing to attack. Mahal taunting on the outside as Rawley goes for cover on Corey and instantly broken up by Jinder Mahal. Now Mahal has Rawley in a fireman's carry position. What does he have in mind? There's a huge slam from Mahal, who's looking for a finisher. But Rawley is able to catch the leg and reverse and turn it into a Boston Crab. But I believe Mahal got a rope break. Mahal's headed outside. Corey back on his feet. Rawley forces him on the ropes, but Corey's going to dump him on the apron. Reversal from Rawley to get back into the ring.
Here we go a second time.
And there's that slam from Rawley. I believe that's a signature maneuver. And Corey is going to take yet another loss, and he'll drop to 0-3, this time at the hands of Mojo Rawley. Alright, so Corey's tenure on Raw not getting off to a good start. Corey is going to drop to 0-3 in the 2018-2019 Universe year, this time taking a fall to Mojo Rawley. So Corey drops to 0-3-0, taking the fall in the triple threat match. That was our WITM match for this episode. We'll be back in just a moment with your results for the remaining matches of Raw, as well as your rankings update. We'll see you in a bit. Here are your results for this edition of Monday Night Raw, emanating from Kansas City, Kansas. Mojo Rawley picked up the victory, with Corey taking the pinfall, dropping down to 0-3. Jinder Mahal took the no decision. In women's triple threat action, Natalya defeated Bayley, with Dana Brooke taking a no decision. Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler on a roll as a new tag team. They defeat the Authors of Pain, a common Rezzer. Kevin Owens, the Universal Champion, defeated the Intercontinental Champion Bobby Roode in a promo battle. I don't know why it's showing the pictures of Kevin Owens and Kane, but Kane defeated Kurt Hawkins, not Kevin Owens, in a match. And in the main event, the women in the main event, Sasha Banks picked up a non-title victory over Raw Women's Champion Alexa Bliss. And how's that affect the rankings on Monday Night Raw? Let's find out, starting with the Raw women. Alexa Bliss is Raw Women's Champion. Number 1 contender, Sasha Banks. Never mind. Number 2 contender is Natalya. Number 3 is Ember Moon. Number 4, Nia Jax. Number 5, Bayley. Number 6, Ronda Rousey. Number 7, Ruby Riott. Number 8, Sarah Logan. Number 9, Liv Morgan. Number 10, Dana Brooke. And number 11, Mickie James. And now the Raw Tag Team Division. The Revival are Raw Tag Team Champions. Number 1 contenders, Ziggler and McIntyre. Number 2, The Shield. Number 3, The Miz Taraj. Number 4, Titus Worldwide. Number 5, Authors of Pain. Number 6, Heath Slater and Rhino. Number 7, The Deleter of Worlds. And number 8, Breezango. In the Intercontinental title picture, the Intercontinental Champion is Bobby Roode. Number 1 contender is Kane. Number 2 contender, Kevin Owens. Number 3, Sami Zayn. Number 4, Bobby Lashley. Number 5, No Way Jose. Number 6, Mike Kanellis. Number 7, Jinder Mahal. Number 8, Roman Reigns. Number 9, Baron Corbin. Number 10, Corey. Number 11, Dalton Roush. Number 12, Goldust. Number 13, Mojo Rawley. Number 14, Seth Rollins. Number 15, Finn Balor. Number 16, Braun Strowman. Number 17, Dolph Ziggler. Number 18, Zack Ryder. Number 19, Elias. And number 20, Kurt Hawkins. And in the Universal title picture, Kevin Owens is Universal Champion. Number 1 contender is Kane. Number 2, Braun Strowman. Number 3, Roman Reigns. Number 4, Jinder Mahal. Number 5, Dalton Roush. Number 6, Seth Rollins. Number 7, Sami Zayn. Number 8, Bobby Roode. Number 9, Corey. Number 10, Finn Balor. And number 11, Bobby Lashley. So, it looks like as of right now, we have most of the Raw matches for Greatest Royal Rumble set. Greatest Royal Rumble is in 6 days. This was the Go Home Raw before Greatest Royal Rumble. We don't have any Raw affiliated shows before then, so it looks like some of our Greatest Royal Rumble card is set. It's going to be the Revival defending their Raw Tag Team Championships against Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre. Unfortunately, because of Saudi Arabia customs, there will not be any women's matches on the card. Alexa Bliss will be defending her Raw Women's Championship in about 3 weeks at Backlash. The Fatal 4-Way Intercontinental title match will be Bobby Roode taking on Kane, Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn. And Kevin Owens will have double duty that night. He will be defending his Universal title against most likely Braun Strowman, because Kane will already be defending his WWE title and be part of the Intercontinental title match. So I'm probably not going to triple book Kane. And also, before we exit here, I am going to make Corey eligible for main event. He's been struggling lately. He's the only winless WITM member so far in this new universe year. And he's pretty much out of it when it comes to the title hunt, so I'm going to make him eligible for main event and hope that will help him build himself back up, facing some lower card talent on main event. But now we advance to SmackDown Live, the Go Home SmackDown Live before Greatest Royal Rumble. Will we see Gerald and or Dalton Roush in action? And we are not going to, unfortunately. So I will sim this card and have your results for you in just a moment. Alright, here are your results from the Go Home SmackDown Live before Greatest Royal Rumble. Shinsuke Nakamura defeated United States Champion John Cena in triple threat action with no decision for Xavier Woods. Tamina defeated Lana. The Bar defeated The New Day. Ty Dillinger with an upset victory over Big Cass. Charlotte defeated Asuka. Randy Orton defeated AJ Styles. And The Miz with a non-title victory over WWE Champion Kane in the main event. And how does that affect the rankings on SmackDown Live? Let's find out. Starting with the SmackDown Women. Mandy Rose of Absolution is SmackDown Women's Champion. Number 1 contender Tamina. Number 2 Becky Lynch. Number 3 Charlotte. Number 4 Billie Kay. Number 5 Sonya Deville. Number 6 Naomi. Number 7 Asuka. Number 8 Peyton Royce. Number 9 Lana. And number 10 Carmella. And the SmackDown Tag Team Championship picture, the Shield are SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Number 1 contenders The Bar. Number 2 Sanity. Number 3, The Usos. Number 4, The Club. And number 5, Bludgeon Brothers. Number 6, New Day. In the U.S. title picture, John Cena is United States Champion. Number 1 contender is Xavier Woods. Number 2, AJ Styles. Number 3, Randy Orton. Number 4, The Miz. Number 5, Andrade Cien Almas. Number 6, Gerald. Number 7, Big Cass. Number 8, Rusev. Number 9, Daniel Bryan. Number 10, Ty Dillinger. Number 11, Samoa Joe. Number 12, R-Truth. Number 13, Sin Cara. Number 14, Primo. Number 15, Jeff Hardy. And number 16, Aiden English. And I believe I forgot to update the WWE Championship rankings. I did, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Shinsuke Nakamura defeated John Cena with no decision for Xavier Woods, but Orton won as well, so Nakamura remains number 2. Orton is number 1 contender. And we had Randy Orton defeated AJ Styles. Orton stays at number 1. Styles falls to number 5. And The Miz defeated Kane, but The Miz is not in these rankings. So, Kane is WWE Champion. Number 1 contender is Randy Orton. Number 2, Shinsuke Nakamura. Number 3, John Cena. Number 4, Gerald. Number 5, AJ Styles. Number 6, Samoa Joe. And number 7, Daniel Bryan. Alright, and that means we have more matches set for Greatest Royal Rumble. The SmackDown matches at Greatest Royal Rumble will be one of our WITM matches. Dalton, Roush, and Roman Reigns, The Shield, are part of Raw, but they remain on SmackDown as SmackDown Tag Team Champions, and they'll be defending the SmackDown Tag Team Championships against a team who just recently came over from Raw to SmackDown, Sheamus and Cesaro, The Bar. Are The Bar going to be able to send The Shield permanently packing to Monday Night Raw, or will Shield domination and the Shield's tenure on SmackDown Live continue? It's going to be the Shield versus the Bar for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships at Greatest Royal Rumble in one of our WITM matches. John Cena will defend his United States Championship against the New Day's Xavier Woods. And Kane will defend his WWE Championship against Randy Orton. Kane in a similar state as the Shield. Kane was traded from SmackDown to Raw in our Superstar Shakeup. However, Kane still holds the WWE Championship. Kane will keep appearing on SmackDown until someone from SmackDown can defeat him for that WWE Championship. Will that man be the Viper, Randy Orton? So it looks like we'll have two WITM matches at Greatest Royal Rumble. It's going to be the Shield versus the Bar for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, and the Greatest Royal Rumble itself, which all 4 WITM members, Andrew, Corey, Dalton, Roush, and Gerald, will be competing in. But for now, we continue to look for our next WITM matchup, and our next show is 205 Live. We know that we will be having the semifinals of the Cruiserweight tournament. Or will we see Andrew in action? I'm going to have to fix that match because Drake Maverick is just a placeholder. So I'm going to have to find a new... I'll probably replace Drake Maverick with Brian Kendrick. Actually, no, Kendrick is still in the Cruiserweight tournament. And Andrew will be in action. He's going to be... It's going to be a fatal 4-way. I'm pretty sure none of those men are still in the tournament, so I should be able to keep that match as is. Let me just double check real quick before I sign off. Yes, all 4 of those men are no longer in the tournament, so we will be able to keep that match as is. It's going to be Cedric Alexander versus Andrew versus Buddy Murphy versus Mustafa Ali in a fatal 4-way match in the main event of 205 Live, and then we will also have our 2 semi-final matches. I'll replace this random tag team match with one of them. The first of which is number 7 seed Jack Gallagher.
Gentleman Jack Gallagher.
Taking on his friend and sometimes tag team partner Brian Kendrick. In the first of our semi-final matches, whoever wins that match will advance to the finals at Greatest Royal Rumble. And then I'll also replace this triple threat match. Oops, I want that to be a singles match, not a triple threat. And the other of these semi-final matches is Lince Dorado
the Doll.
or Lance the Doll
Mark Andrews.
taking on Mark Andrews. So Jack Gallagher versus Brian Kendrick, Lindsay Dorado versus Mark Andrews in the Cruiserweight Championship Tournament semifinals. The winners of those two matches will compete for the vacant Cruiserweight Championship in 5 days at Greatest Royal Rumble. And then in our WITM, and apparently Brian Kendrick and Mark Andrews are double booked. I'll fix that off screen. But we know that we have our 2 semifinal matches, as well as our WITM match, which is a no disqualification fatal 4-way between Andrew Spudstrong, looking to move up to 2-2, a 500 record, Cedric Alexander, 205 Live newcomer Buddy Murphy, and Mustafa Ali. That is going to do it for episode number 58 of WITM. Until episode 59, this is Corey with WITM Car Wrestling, signing off.